Insane high-altitude drag racing battles. WRX, Tundra, Camaro, GTO, and more. Welcome to one of the most intense drag racing compilations filmed at high altitude. These races take place at nearly 6,000 feet above sea level, where thin air reduces engine power, changes turbo performance, and makes every launch more difficult. This is where real performance differences show, and only the best setups and drivers come out on top. This week, we brought together completely different types of vehicles: AWD turbo cars, massive trucks, and classic American muscle, to see how they perform under these extreme conditions. Race 1. Subaru WRX versus Subaru Legacy. We kick things off with an all-wheel drive showdown between two Subaru icons. The WRX comes in lighter, more aggressive, and built for performance, while the Legacy brings a more balanced and stable setup. Both cars rely on turbocharged power, but at high altitude, turbo response becomes even more critical. Right from the launch, traction plays a huge role. One car hooks better, while the other tries to recover and build boost. This race shows that even similar platforms can behave completely differently when pushed to the limit. Race 2. Supercharged Toyota Tundra versus GMC Sierra Vortec Max. The Toyota Tundra, equipped with a supercharger, brings instant power and aggressive acceleration despite its size. On the other side, the lifted GMC Sierra Vortec Max relies on raw V8 torque and sheer presence. At the start, weight and aerodynamics immediately come into play. The Tundra tries to use its forced induction advantage to jump ahead early, while the Sierra fights to put its power down effectively. You can clearly see how altitude affects naturally aspirated engines compared to boosted setups. This race is a perfect example of power versus weight versus traction. Race 3. 1969. Chevy Nova versus 1967 Camaro SS. Now we move into classic American muscle territory. The 1969 Chevy Nova is lightweight, raw, and built for straight-line performance. Meanwhile, the 1967 Camaro SS brings iconic styling with strong V8 power and a more planted feel. Both cars launch hard, but controlling that old-school power is not easy, especially at high altitude. Tire grip, driver control, and throttle management decide everything here. This race feels like stepping back in time, where skill matters just as much as horsepower. Race 4. 1969 Camaro versus Pontiac GTO. To finish it off, we get another legendary muscle car battle. The 1969 Camaro goes head-to-head with the Pontiac GTO, two icons built for speed and dominance. Both cars bring serious V8 power, but their setups and weight balance create a very close race. Off the line, it's all about reaction time. As they gain speed, the difference in power delivery becomes more visible. This is a pure, classic drag race where every fraction of a second counts. From turbocharged AWD cars to massive trucks and legendary muscle machines, this lineup shows how different builds react to the same extreme conditions. High-altitude racing is unpredictable, and that's what makes it so exciting. Power doesn't always guarantee a win. Traction, tuning, and driver skill can completely change the outcome. Each race in this video tells a different story, and together they create one insane drag racing experience. Don't forget, if you enjoyed these races and want to see more high-altitude drag battles, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment with your favorite race. Your support helps us bring even more insane drag racing content every week.